Plus, an incredulous Henry Dinkins, the prime suspect, is brought in for questioning.
Man, how I got suspicious with my own kids, man. These are my kids, you know what I'm saying?
It is believed that Dinkins took Breasia from the apartment and killed her. Her disappearance prompted a massive search, but her remains weren't found until nearly a year later, when fishermen spotted her body in a pond about 25 miles away from Davenport in March of 2021.
This is security footage of Henry Dinkins entering a quick stop on 53rd Street at 3:30 a.m. the night Breasia Terrell went missing. Footage Dinkins was unaware law enforcement had at the time of his initial interview. The officer leaves a map on the table before exiting the room, asking Dinkins to circle where he searched for Breasia. Dinkins simply stares.
This video contains the interrogation of a man who murdered his son's half-sister during a sleepover. When Aisha Langford's son, DL, asked her if he could spend some time with his father, Henry Dinkins, Langford had no reservations, sending him and his older sister, Breasia Terrell, over to spend the night. Although Dinkins wasn't Terrell's father, he had lived with him for 2 years when she was younger, and she considered him family. The three stayed at the apartment of Andrea Culberson, Dinkins' girlfriend. The kids shared a room, while Dinkins and Culberson stayed in the living room. At one point during the night, Culberson woke and saw Dinkins and Terrell outside by his car. She didn't have a good feeling about it, but she went back to bed without saying anything. The next morning, Dinkins called Langford and told her that Breasia was missing. A frantic search was made, with local law enforcement joining in. It wasn't until the next spring that Terrell's remains were found in a nearby pond.
I'm glad you're able to make it down.
I was gonna come down, man.
It just makes it easier. We just can make contact with you right away.
But I was right there with the officer when he called.
Yeah, but then you left.
Because she left, and I was met Aisha, and it made me mad because she was, basically blaming it all on me. But
first, let's just start with your
my name.
Yeah.
Henry Dinkins.
H-E-N-R-Y?
Yes, sir.
And then can you spell your last name for me?
D-I-N-K-I-N-S.
I'm gonna quiet this so you don't have to. We don't have to get distracted here. There we go. Middle initial.
E.
Date of birth.
August 2nd, 72.
Good phone number for you.
I don't know the number part. It's out there, but I don't
know. And then the address is your address up there?
No. I live in my mobile.
And where's that?
I don't know the address. I just know it's right there by Nestle Parinas. Right there. That's that.
And what is it?
It's a mobile home.
Mobile home? And is it on Schmidt Road?
Yes.
And what does it look like?
It's all white. It's got King Highway on it.
King Highway?
Yep.
And say if I were to go on Rockingham.
All you gotta do is go down, you will see them
on Schmidt, take a left on Schmidt Road.
Take the Schmidt Road, go down, and you will see like the back of the trailers. You will see them. And then
like the semi-trailers?
Semi-trailers, yeah. And then you pull into there and you will see it right there.
Okay. Oh wait, and then it says what on it?
King's Highway.
And that's where you stay?
Yes.
Is there an address associated with
it? I don't know the address, you know what I mean? But there's an address on the building.
Okay.
But I don't know the address on the building. No, I don't. Okay. That's what the officer was asking me, and I told him I didn't know it.
Okay. And so do you have agreement with that building?
Yes.
To have your mobile home there? Okay.
Yes.
All right. And where do you work at?
I don't work right now.
Okay.
I was working at Wilton Precision Steel, but I was waiting until after the Corona stuff was over with.
Okay. And you are currently dating?
I mean, she's like a close friend.
Okay.
But we close. You know what I'm saying?
How long have you guys been friends for?
A few years.
Few years.
Yes, sir.
And what's her name?
Andrea Culberson.
And did you drive her car here, or?
I'm gonna leave that blank.
What do you mean? Well,
I mean,
I get it.
Yeah.
I kind of get what you're going at. But is her car parked out front?
No.
No. Where's her Impala at?
Her Impala's with my homie right now, so.
Where at?
They moving around in it.
Who's moving around in it?
My homies.
Who's that?
Lil Vince.
What's his real name?
Vince.
Well, okay. Vince what?
Harris.
And they're riding around in it.
Until I call him.
Okay. And anyone else with Vince looking for it?
No.
Do you have a phone number for Vince?
No, I don't.
Okay. Just so I can confirm with him that's what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is crazy, man.
Okay. So let's start out with yesterday.
Yesterday.
Or did you have the kids prior to that? Well,
No, yesterday, Lil Dink wanted to come with me.
Okay. So let's backtrack there. Lil Dink is
Notorious.
Okay, and he is
My son.
Your son.
And
that's with
Aisha.
Aisha. And Notorious's last name is.
Having his son visit for a night or two is a perfectly normal part of visitation rights. Terrell, on the other hand, was not Dinkins' daughter, and there was no reason for her to have gone as well.
I don't know what last name she got.
Okay. How do you spell his first name?
Detorious.
And then you
It
have
should be Mosley. Yeah, I'm
Notorious Mosley.
Yes.
And his mother is Aisha Langford.
Aisha Langford.
Okay. And then, do you have any other biological?
No, I raised Breasia.
Since how old is she?
My baby.
Okay. And so you raised her with Aisha?
Yes.
How long were you and Aisha together for?
Like 2 years. But we stayed close friends.
But you guys stayed close. So how long? So you guys
We've
were
been
together
friends.
for
We've
2
been
years?
friends all the way up to now.
Okay. How long ago did you guys break up? Break it off?
It's like 6 years ago. I'm only guessing that. I'm not.
Yeah, approximate though.
Right.
So Notorious Breasia are kind of what you consider your
My
kids.
kids,
Is
yeah.
that
They
fair
my
to say?
kids. They my kids.
Okay. And so, did you pick them up yesterday, or when did you pick them up from Aisha, or how did that exchange go?
Me and I'm trying to stay cool right now. Me and Aisha, I had seen them, and they said they wanted to come and spend time with me
What do you mean
yesterday.
Yeah, okay. And where at?
I don't even remember. But they wanted to spend time with me. And, you know me, I'm like, yeah, y'all can spend time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's just like crazy. This is crazy.
So, what time did you see them yesterday?
I don't even remember.
Was it early in the morning, late in the evening?
It was probably around in the afternoon sometime.
And this was at Aisha's house.
I don't remember where we was talking, but I picked them up at Aisha's mom's house.
Dinkins is nervous. His words are choppy, and he keeps having to take deep breaths to steady himself. Right now on my Patreon, you can watch the most shocking interrogation you'll ever see by far. What happens in this interrogation room is certainly not suitable for YouTube, and it will leave you completely shocked. Go to patreon.com/Stranger Stories Plus to watch it, plus many other Patreon exclusive videos.
You picked them up from Aisha's mom's house at approximately what
I
time?
don't remember what time, sir.
Like evening, what time of day?
Well, I think it was around the evening time.
Evening time. So you picked them up from Aisha, and what car were you in when you picked them up?
I don't remember. I think it was the Impala. I don't know. I don't remember. It probably was the Grant. I don't know.
Okay. And then, so you pick them up, bring them back here. Well, bring them back up. Do you take them straight to your mobile home, or
no.
What you guys do?
We
Just run me through your day.
We went to my
what you can
cousin's
remember.
house. We went down to my cousin's house, and they played with my little cousins, and they wanted to go.
What cousin's house was that?
At Vince.
Oh, Vince. Okay. And where does he live?
On Taylor.
Taylor and what?
Between 5th and 6th.
You know the exact address or no?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I guess they wanted to go to the house, so we went to the house. They started playing the games at the house, and then they took their showers, and then they got into bed. You know, me and Andrew laid down. I got up. I left. Came back.
What time did you leave around?
I don't even remember, sir.
Okay.
I mean,
and what the sleeping arrangements? How is that? Like
What do
who
you mean?
sleeps where in the house and?
I mean, the kids were in Andrea's room.
Okay.
Me and Andrea was sitting out in the living room.
Okay.
We was in the living room, and I had left and came back, and then when I left, I think I went down to Lil Vince's house, but nobody was there. And when I came back, you know, I did a little look around. I didn't see Bree. No, that wasn't that time. I don't remember. No, that's a lie. That's a bald-faced lie. It wasn't even at that time. What time was it? I don't ever look at the time, so I mean, I'm really confused with the time. But I know when I went and looked for Bree,
So
I only seen Lil Dink in the bed.
Okay.
And I left.
Terrell was only 10 years old, so her mother and the police should have been alerted immediately if she went missing during the night. Dinkins did not contact Terrell's mother until the next morning.
So I went like moving around, and I
left the apartment.
the apartment, yeah, and went like out and about, you know, where she was living, and out there in I don't know the apartment buildings out there. I don't know.
But you're. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. So, just so I can get this straight, so you pick them up from Aisha's, you go to Vince's house,
Right. They play
with the kids. Then you head up to Andrea's house. Okay. Did you go to your trailer at all?
No.
Okay. And then so you guys go there. You said the kids shower and they get ready for bed, and they sleep in Andrea's room.
Right.
In the same bed together.
Yes.
Yep. And then you and Andrea in the living room. And then at one point you leave in the night. How many hours do you think was between when you first got there and then you left the apartment?
According to the testimony of Dinkins' son, Dinkins left the apartment multiple times during the night. The first time, he took Terrell, who never returned.
Probably like about 4 hours.
Okay.
I assume. I don't
Yeah,
know.
around
Figure.
And so then you leave, but is everyone still in those same like kind of areas when you leave?
No, when I was there.
When you left?
Yeah, when I left, ain't nobody came out of no room.
Yeah, everyone was.
Everybody was still,
Okay.
you know, situated. Notorious was before I left. Notorious was still playing the game, and I went in there, and he said he was done playing the game, so I turned the TV off, and he went to sleep. And then, you know what I'm saying, I went in the living room. Sat around for a while, bored. I'm saying, left, came back. You know what I'm saying?
How long were you gone for?
I don't know, probably I assume 45 minutes to an hour, 30 minutes, I don't know, somewhere around there.
Okay, and then you come back, and then kind of what do you do when you get back?
Nothing.
Nothing. Did you like just go to bed, or did
No,
you
I wasn't
stay in the living room?
I was in the living room. I wasn't even
Okay.
tired.
Yeah.
But I got when I was there, you know, so I periodically checked them and make sure they was good in there, because we had the air conditioner on, so I have to unplug it because it gets too cold.
Okay.
So I pretty much, you know what I'm saying, like I said, when I realized that, and it's kind of odd because I never known Bree to ever leave, ever. You know what I'm saying? Never, ever leave. It was just odd, you know what I mean? And when I realized it, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I went looking around, then when I came back, Andrea was up. She like, what's wrong? I'm like, man, something ain't right, you know what I'm saying? I was freaking out a little bit, so she like, I'm like, man, I'll talk to you in a minute, we gotta figure this shit out. And, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't want her stressing, you know what I'm saying, so, and then, when I came back, I grabbed Dink, you know, and I'm like, man, he like, Dad, where is Bree? I said, I don't know. He's like, and then we rolled around, and then I text his mom. When I text his mom, she was at work, and she was like, I'm like, hey, Bree's missing. She's like, well, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me, Henry. So I'm like, man, no, I'm not playing. I'm for real. And she was like, stop playing with me. And I said, look, man, I'm not playing. So I gave Dink the phone. Dink told her, like, Mom, you know, we don't know where she at. So then he handed me the phone back, and I'm like, I got to talk to him, like, man, your mom mad at me. He said, Dad, I don't understand why Mom mad at you. You know, you haven't done nothing. I'm like, I mean, but I'm still responsible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, don't know what to say or do, you know. So then me and her met up, and she was like,
you and Aisha met up?
Yeah.
Where at?
At Burger King.
Okay.
And Aisha was like really upset, and I said, you know what I'm saying, I understand how you coming, I feel what you're saying right now, but you know, you stressing out right now, it's not gonna help us out right now, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We have to figure this shit out, you know? So I was like, well, you're responsible, you know, and it made me feel so fucking bad because, you know, I am responsible, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I just, like I said, I was like lost. Didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say to her. I was lost for words. I couldn't even talk to her really. And she was yelling and screaming. And then she said, I'm gonna call somebody to come out there to Andrea's apartment. I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? So we went out there. When the dude approached, you know what I'm saying?
The dude as in?
The officer.
Okay. So did you call 911?
No, she did. I told her I was going to go to the police station at first. She said, no, let's go to the apartment. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, we can call at the apartment. You know what I'm saying? And Aisha was like, because first I'm thinking like, she ain't really missing. You know what I mean? Something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something, I don't know. But once it really set in that can't nobody find her.
Dinkins tries to come across as a concerned adult, but he keeps focusing on the fact that he was responsible because she was in his care. Typically, a person exhibiting genuine concern will focus on the child rather than whether or not they will be blamed.
That's when it hit me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's missing, you know what I mean?
So did you call 911 or did...
Aisha did.
Okay, you didn't call 911.
No, because...
And Aisha called with her own phone?
I'm not for sure, sir. I don't know.
Did Aisha ever have your phone?
I called Aisha first because I was really.
But did Aisha ever have possession of your phone?
No.
Okay. So let's backtrack here a little bit. Do you remember at what point, or approximately what point of the night, you realized Bree was gone?
I don't remember what time it was.
Were you sitting around and then kind of like run me through again of when you noticed she was gone?
Like, when I came back the second time,
after being gone for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I did like a little check, what I mean? And she wasn't there.
She wasn't there. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And you don't know what time you got back?
No, I don't remember.
Gotcha.
I don't remember. And I was like, I was scared you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? But I didn't think it was like this serious. You know what I'm saying? I really was like confused.
Okay. And so you get back, and then
can
we put a time frame in between at least? Like, are we talking like 10 to 11 at night? Or are we talking like
after hours? It was probably after hours. It was
like
probably like closer. I don't remember the time. I'm not gonna.
12 to 2.
I didn't even. The reason why I don't remember the time is because I didn't have my phone.
Gotcha. Where was your phone at?
It was sitting right there on the table, and
What do you mean sitting right there on the table?
It was sitting right there. Well, not on the table. I think it was sitting on a ledge.
Culberson testified that she woke up to use the restroom at 3 a.m., and Dinkins and Terrell were both gone. She noticed that Dinkins' phone had been left behind.
In the apartment, though?
In the apartment.
But you were in the apartment, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, but when I left, I didn't have my phone.
When you left to...
Go down to Little Vince's.
Little Vince's, okay. But then you got back.
Then I got back.
Okay.
And then I left again. I left twice.
And where did you leave for the second time, or what was that?
I think I went to the quick shop. Got a pack of cigarettes or something like that.
You remember what quick shop?
Quick shop on 53rd.
Okay. And about what time would that have been?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know.
And you got a pack of cigarettes there?
Yes.
So, just so I have it straight, you went to Vince's, you come back, how long in between when you got...
I'm trying to put the time frame together. I could be off, but I know where I went.
Yeah, and that's what I'm just trying to figure out.
And then...
so you got back from Quick Shop with the cigarettes, and then what happened after that?
Nothing.
No, well, okay. So but then you got back.
Then like I said, I got back. I don't know what time it was, sir.
Okay, that's fine. We can move past that.
All I know is,
at one point or another, you noticed that Bree is not in the room. Okay. And so, what do you do immediately after you notice Bree's not?
I go outside.
Go outside. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went outside.
Okay. And then, like, just around the area, or did you get in a car and drive somewhere?
I went around the area first.
Okay.
And then I started moving around, like, trying to get close within the areas. You know what I mean? Trying to look to see if she was walking, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
And for the sake of, I'm not looking to hand me off on a driving charge. If you went and drove and tried to find her in certain places,
I went in the area where, out there, you know what I'm saying, like, trying to see.
Around the apartment complex?
No, like, outside, you know what I'm saying, like, when I pulled in, I would have seen.
Like those businesses and stuff like that?
No, like the streets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm
saying?
The
nearby streets?
I don't know what streets, I mean, I don't, like, the streets that would go back, the streets that would go forward, you know what I'm saying? It was like by Blockbusters.
Blockbuster. You mean
the video?
Family video?
Family video, you know, I call it Blockbuster.
Gotcha.
Still.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But,
yep. And then how long were you looking for her approximately the first time?
What you mean the first time? I looked for a while. I've been looking for a period.
Yeah, no, but then you do come back to the apartment, you said earlier.
When I went looking for her, I did come back to get.
Yeah. So I'm asking just how long was that time frame of prior to picking up?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. But did you have your phone then when you were looking for her, or no?
No,
Okay.
I wasn't even thinking about the phone.
About the phone. I know.
I
was
wasn't even.
asking.
The phone wasn't even a concern.
Concern.
You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Yep.
Finding her was
Yep.
the concern.
For sure.
So the phone really wasn't a concern.
So you come back, you grab Dink, and then is that when you and Andrea have the conversation about what's going on, or
No.
or did you have the conversation prior to you leaving that long time?
I never really talked to Andrea, period, until basically I talked to Aisha. You know what I'm saying?
So Andrea had no idea until after you spoke with Aisha?
It is strange that Dinkins didn't talk to his girlfriend first. She had been staying in the apartment and may have had more information about Terrell's whereabouts. Since Dinkins already knew the truth, it didn't even cross his mind to speak with her.
She didn't have no idea, period. Like, she didn't have no full understanding what was going on.
Did she know Breja was gone?
Yeah, I guess she did. I don't know.
What do you mean you know?
Because I don't know if she went in the room.
Okay.
That's one thing I don't know if she went in the room. So
She knew you were upset or you were panicking about something, but she didn't know what.
Didn't, but I know when I came back to get Dink was laying on the couch.
Okay.
Dink was in the bed at first.
Yep.
So evidently she knew then.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That Bree is not in the house.
Gotcha.
You know, I mean, we didn't talk about that,
Okay.
but I mean, it's like common sense type of thing.
Yeah, it's like, putting two and two together. Gotcha. So then you pick up Dink and you guys go looking again, right?
Right.
And sometime during that time you call Aisha, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you guys meet at Burger King?
Yes.
Okay.
No, McDonald's. Not Burger King. McDonald's on Kimberly.
On Kimberly, like East Kimberly?
Eastern. Yeah, it wasn't no Burger King. It was McDonald's.
So you guys meet there in that parking lot, or did you guys go inside at all? Or?
No, because she was mad, and she was like furious. You know what I'm saying? She really didn't even want to talk to me. But the only thing she kept saying, "You're responsible. You're responsible. You're responsible. You're responsible." You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't you watching? I'm like, what you mean? She sleep. The fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Who watches? You know what I'm saying? I periodically check, but.
Any places you could, I mean, you probably already checked them, but any places in particular that she enjoys or goes to?
I ain't been around my kids in a while, so.
How long has it been?
Some months.
Like,
other than you know, being down there with the river with them, you know what I'm saying, barbecuing for them. As for really having a bond like the way we used to have,
like spending the night,
like period, like our close bond period, like me spending time with them, being with them, around them all the time. That's been some time back. You know what I mean? So.
And how long do you think you were at Vince's place for?
He wasn't there.
No, I'm talking about when you took the kids there after picking them up from Vince's.
For a while.
Several hours, probably.
See, it was some hours. I know it was some hours.
Was it dark when you guys got home from Vince's?
No, it was
still a little light.
It was still a little light in there.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is giving me a headache.
I'm gonna write some things down. And you said the kids like took a shower, did what they need to do to get ready for bed right when they got home? When they got to the apartment?
After they ate, played the game, you know.
So it was a little bit, yeah. Okay. And this, my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, is this the first time that her and Detorius have spent the night up there?
Yes.
That's
why I'm really confused. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, Lil Dink used to stay with me all the time when I lived on 35th. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Can you grab my phone so I can see who that is?
I
please,
got
sir?
it.
Yeah, can I talk to him?
I will just leave it for a second.
I just wanted to tell him to come down here. You know what I mean?
Because I thought you went and picked them up, or they came with you, or something like that.
What you mean by that?
I was told that you went and got your mom, or your mom came with.
No, they was out of town.
Your mom's out of town?
They was closer towards Iowa City. They said they was turning around.
Gotcha.
Because, I mean, I thought they would be there, but they wasn't there.
Gotcha. So, okay. First time that they spent the night, apartment 8, right? Was that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you spent the night there multiple times though prior to this?
Periodically.
Periodically.
Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, periodically, off and on.
Okay. Just so I make sure I have everything right. Kids go to bed. They sleep in the bedroom.
Yes, sir.
So you guys sleep on the air mattress out in
Yes, sir.
Okay. But you don't go to bed. You go back to Vince's.
I went down there, but they wasn't there.
But no one was there, so you didn't.
Well,
so
hold on. Let me rephrase that. Didn't nobody answer?
No one answered. Okay, gotcha.
I don't know if they was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It was just no reply.
So did you go straight to Vince's and then straight back?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like you didn't make any stops anywhere else or anything like that?
Not that I can recall.
And then then you went back, and then was it a certain amount of time before you went to the quick shop to get cigarettes, or was it?
It wasn't right away.
Okay, there's some lull in between that.
I mean, probably. I mean.
If Dinkins only stopped to buy cigarettes, there would be a considerable amount of time unaccounted for.
I'm assuming like, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and guess the time,
Yeah,
because I don't know. I don't want to put a frame on the time, and I really don't know the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
So.
And then, did you go to quick shop in the Impala, or is it a different car that you?
Yes, I went
right, in the Impala. Okay. Got cigarettes, and then you went straight back.
Straight back.
Okay.
That took about 35.
Quick shop on 53rd. Is that the
That's the one by West High School.
West or by North High School? You mean?
North High School.
Head back, and then it's after that is when you noticed Briasia's wasn't there. Then you go outside, you check first around the apartment area.
And I did see her.
You didn't see her. Then you check some of the nearby streets.
I didn't see her. That's when I panicked. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I knew Aisha was still asleep, so I really didn't want to call her until I knew that she got up.
Okay.
So when I called her, you know what I'm saying, she was up, but she was at work.
Where does she work at?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know it's a fast food place.
Okay.
And when I talked to her on the phone, she was like, quit playing with me. You know what I mean? Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not playing with you, man. I'm keeping this shit real. Because at first she thought it was a joke. And I told her, this is not a joke. You know what I'm saying? And that's when she said, well, there's only one person here at the job. So I said, you got to get off. You got to get off. You got to get off. You got to get off right now. So.
And you just left your phone in the apartment when you went out?
I really wasn't thinking about the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh no, for sure.
That wasn't a priority. And I was getting ready to leave my phone when I grabbed Lil Dink, because, you know what I'm saying, but that's when Andrew said, Henry, take your phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, where is it? And then that's when I grabbed my phone.
Gotcha.
And
then that's how you were able to
communicate then
with Aisha.
Right.
But you never called 911?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Because I really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I really wasn't for sure. I didn't dial. I should have dialed 911, but I really wasn't for sure. You know what I mean? So I didn't dial 911.
So then you met at Aisha at McDonald's, and then
Yes,
did you guys ride together? Well, not in the same car, but
we
followed each
we
other
rode,
back
we
up
rode,
to the.
We rode up there to the apartment, and that's when Lil Dink came out and said, Dad, the officer's outside. I said, okay, I'm coming outside. So I went outside, and that's when Aisha got kind of like a little frustrated, I'll say, and he was trying to tell us like, give me information. I'm like,
Who? The officer. Gotcha.
He was like, give me information. You know what I'm saying? Aisha, she was so mad she didn't even want to give him information. I'm like, all right, you got to get a man information. You have to. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? She walked away. That's when I walked away because I was just as mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, is you fucking serious? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I call her.
Okay.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And it made me mad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
Who doesn't give the fucking information? I don't have no picture of Bree. You know what I'm saying? I have just like 1 or 2 pictures, period, in my phone with Lil Dink. You know what I'm saying? I used to have a lot of pictures of him in other phones. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have them in this phone.
Okay.
So,
So you took Taurus with you, and then you met Aisha at McDonald's.
yes.
So you get back to the apartments. How does Dink come out of the apartment when he's supposed to be with you and Aisha at the McDonald's?
No, that's not what I said. I said, Lil Dink, when the officer, him and Aisha was sitting in the car, when the officer came, Lil Dink came up and said that, the police officer said it. That's when I came down.
Came down from?
Downstairs.
So you were in the apartment
when the officer got there.
Okay. So you arrived before the officer?
Huh?
So you arrived before the officer?
Yes.
Okay. You and Taurus both arrived.
Matter of fact,
the way you made it sound for is that you walked up and...
No. Me and Aisha made it there. Aisha got the number off the building and had them come.
What number off the building?
Because they got numbers on the...
Oh, like the address number.
The address, yes. They got the numbers on the building.
Okay.
And like I said, I didn't even know the number. You know what I'm saying? I still don't know the number.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, that's when Lil Dink came up and said that a police officer was out here. I'm like, okay, I'm coming down. And that's when I came down. And I got to talking to him. And he was telling me what, something that happened with him before. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. He's like, don't panic. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to keep my composure. But Aisha was already to the limit. And it ended up becoming a scream match out there. Even with the officer, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do if you're not giving me the fucking information?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, man, if I knew what you needed to know on pictures and all that, I'll give them to you.
Yeah.
I don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So there's nothing I can do about that. But she made me mad when she didn't want to give him that. You know what I'm saying? Because he needs that. That's how you get the, you know what I'm saying, the looking for that person.
Okay.
So.
And then so you leave the apartment while the officers are there, and then where do you go?
No, Aisha left first.
Okay. Aisha leaves, and
then I left.
Okay. And where'd you go after you?
I was just so mad. I was just rolling around.
Okay.
I was still looking, you know what I'm saying, but I was just riding, just looking around, you know what I'm saying, like.
Do you remember what parts specifically, like some places that you checked or names of businesses? Did you make it downtown here at all?
I came all the way. I went through the whole Quad City there, man.
Did you go back to your mobile home at all?
Yes, me and Lil Dink went down there.
This morning?
Yeah. Once we was looking, you know what I'm saying? We got to looking, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I needed to grab, what was it that I grabbed up out of there? I think it was a couple dollars, whatever it was that I needed. Some money.
So
was
that before or after you saw Aisha?
I saw Aisha. I don't remember, man. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I mean, shit. It was. I seen Aisha. Me and Dink went out, and then we seen Aisha.
Okay.
Because I was starting to get low on gas, and I needed to grab a few dollars so I could have. That's why I got it in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's so I could continue to just ride. You know what I mean? And just I was, like I said, I was gonna ride until I couldn't ride no more. You know what I mean? So.
And then so Aisha makes contact with you over the phone, and you're down.
I made contact with Aisha.
Yeah, you called her after.
And then
was there a reason why you weren't answering your phone or text messages or anything?
No, because
everyone was trying to get a hold of you?
No, not at this time. My phone be acting up sometimes.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck it is about this phone, but sometimes I gotta text people first in order to call them, and I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? But anybody, you know, when I go through it and see it, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was moving around, my mind really wasn't on the phone. You know what I'm saying? My mind was on Aisha phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, she found her or something, but anybody else's phone call I really wasn't concerned about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't worrying about no other phone call but Aisha. But at first, Aisha said she tried to call me a couple times. You know what I'm saying? It didn't ring. You know what I mean? But once I looked at the phone and I called her back, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And once I got to talking to Aisha.
And so when you said you'd meet us at the station, where'd you go after that?
To my sisters.
To your sisters?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Out by the cemetery.
Like on Eastern? Or?
Out by the cemetery.
Do you know the address?
No, I don't.
What's your sister's name?
Nita. What my sister got to do with this?
Well, just
she wasn't.
So I know the address, so I can look it up. You know what I mean?
McQuay.
McQuay.
Yes.
Can you spell that for me?
McQuay.
Nita is just Nita.
Nita.
So then you went there, but you said they were out of town. You didn't make any contact there.
No.
And then where'd you go after that?
Here.
Here. Okay.
Here.
Oh, and then.
Well, they told me to give them. When I talked to the officer, I said, well, I want to at least have my mom and my sister come down with me. And she said, okay, well, just be down here by. I think it was the female. She said, come down by. Can you be down there by 12? I said, yeah, I can make it down there by 12.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I left from there, when I left from my sister's house, I came straight here.
Okay. And then, so how is your car not here? You know what I mean?
I came straight here.
I get that, but the car that you were driving was the Impala, and the Impala's not here.
I didn't say I was driving the Impala.
Well, you came in the Impala.
I never said I was driving the Impala.
So you left the apartments in the Impala, right?
Yes.
Okay. So at what point did you not have the Impala anymore?
What do that got to do with the Impala?
Dinkins' girlfriend told the police that the last time she saw Terrell was late that night. The girl was standing with Dinkins next to his Impala. It was believed that this was the vehicle used to transport her to where she was killed.
I mean,
because you left there in a vehicle, and that's.
I mean, I'm not trying to make it harder on you.
Yeah, I get it.
But I mean, literally, as for the situation with the driving aspect, you know,
I'm not looking for the driving. I'm looking for the car.
I'm keeping that solo with the.
No, that's fine. I'm more concerned about the car.
I mean, if you want to check the car, you can check the car.
Yeah, we would like to do that.
Yes,
probably.
you can,
Yeah.
without a problem.
Where is the car currently?
It's reachable.
Reachable as in.
I can get it to you guys at any time. That's basically what I'm saying.
And also to backtrack.
I mean, one thing about me, I mean, like I said, if I had any issues, I would have never came down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm not gonna, pull, what I'm saying, no extra, but when it come down to the, you know how I feel about the driving situation.
And I know that, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to figure out.
What I'm saying is
your back trail of when you left the police asked you to stay there and you left, and all of a sudden there's this car you left in, but now we don't know where the car is. Yeah, but what I'm saying is you understand.
If you want to search the car, I can bring the car to search where you can search.
And I'm just trying to also backtrack, like where. I mean, you don't have to say you're driving the car.
That's my mom. I know they probably downstairs.
It says restricted.
That's slightly.
Oh.
Hi, how are you? This is Angela from the warranty department. The reason I'm calling.
Yeah, you can clear that out.
Bunch of junk there.
Yeah.
But it also helps just make me understand your route that you took, because you had the car and then you didn't. I just want to know where that transition took place.
It's reachable, bro. I just say it like that.
But you don't want to talk about how you eventually switched vehicles, or?
Never switched. I mean, that was like, I ain't switched no vehicles.
Okay.
Why would I switch a vehicle?
But then, so someone else was with you in the car?
But why would I switch vehicles? Where do you get to switch vehicles at?
Because, so the Impala, you left the apartment in it, okay? And then now you're here at the station. But the Impala's not here.
It's around. I'll say it that way. It's around.
Okay.
It's around.
Around the block somewhere.
It's around.
Okay. That helps me better understand.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I as for the driving, you know,
and I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about Breasia, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But it's the point that, you know what I'm saying, me.
I know you don't want to get in trouble for something that's when you're trying to find Breasia. I get that 100%. And so, but you can't think of. I mean, you've checked a lot of areas, and you haven't been around that much.
But see, like, I think Bree and Dink said that they cousin TT or somebody lived in that area somewhere around there. I don't remember.
TT?
No, their cousin or TT or somebody. I know that they said somebody lived around the area. I am not for sure who it was. You know what I'm saying? They don't live in the building complex, but around somewhere. I don't even know who it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who it was.
Gotcha. Alright, hang tight. I'll talk to my other guys, see what they found out. If they found out anything else, or
what you mean about anything else, bro?
like if they found like some video of her somewhere else, or you know what I mean?
Right.
So. Sorry, it took a little bit. Some of them are still printing. Of course, naturally we'd have a problem with the printer at a time like this. So, side here. So we'll start near it. And so this is the apartment complex, right? 2744. It's one of the ones up here. I believe it's that one.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you want to trace kind of like with the pen and trace where you went.
Bro, I don't know exactly where I went. That's why I'm not.
Did you stop at any places?
The events Dinkins is being questioned about happened within the last 24 hours. It is not possible that he has forgotten where he has been in that short amount of time.
I don't remember. Okay, I didn't.
Did you talk to anyone when you were out looking?
No, I was just looking. You know what I'm saying? Just looking. I've been through the whole area. Almost all of this area. Almost.
So what ones have you not been to?
I haven't went over there by Castlewood. I haven't went over there. I haven't went over Western E-Mines over there.
Well, no. So this is 53rd.
Oh, no, okay.
This is I
thought this was the whole.
No.
Okay, yeah. I mean.
So you went through all these streets.
I drove all through here, all around through there. I mean, I don't hit Brady, Harrison's fucking. I mean, I just, the furthest I went is all the way down, just like.
All the way down where?
Like all the way downtown, just like, you know what I'm saying? When you circle one area, you know what I'm saying? You try to just continue to go through every area.
Mm-hmm.
I've been everywhere, man. I'm not going to even say where and what streets.
Okay.
I just know I've been all through here.
And, did you stop at any, did you go inside while you're looking? Did you go stop anywhere and talk to anyone, ask them if they've seen someone? Do you remember any places that you did that with?
No, I didn't do that.
You didn't do that? Okay.
I just moved around.
Okay. So you were strictly in your car the entire time?
Moving around.
Okay. In the Impala, right?
Yes.
Okay. And, when you got back the second time, when you saw Dink on the couch, did Andrea then say anything? Did Andrea ask anything or say anything to you?
The only thing she asked me is like, "What's going on?"
Okay.
That's all she said.
And then what did you tell her?
I didn't tell her nothing. I was just like, man, right now I'm frustrated. I'm looking. I should have said something to her, but I assumed that she knew some little Dink being on the couch.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, right now, man, I don't even want to talk right now. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to talk at all. That's basically what I kept telling her.
Telling her, yeah. Gotcha. So there's no.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna draw no map because I really don't know where I was going. I was just moving around, just going around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not no spot in particular. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go in no stores because when I was moving around after I talked to Aisha and her mom said they was gonna move around too. You know what I'm saying? So I assumed that if all of us was moving around, you know what I'm saying, like even Andrea was moving around on feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, was no sense in me staying close to them. It's just like traveling. You know what I'm saying? The more grounds you can pick up. You know what
And
I
then
mean?
I'm sorry, who else was moving around looking?
And Andrea.
Andrea drove around looking?
No, walking around.
Walking around. Like walking around the apartment complex, or
yes,
walking like
walking
further?
Around complexes, and then further. I don't know where all she walked to. She
Okay.
just told me she was walking around looking.
Gotcha.
Aisha mom was looking. Aisha auntie was looking. Aisha was looking. Aisha uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So,
and so was there any texts going around like about the situation, or was it just the phone calls?
I think there was like 1 or 2 texts.
1 or 2 texts,
if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. And so would you be fine if we downloaded the phone to have the call logs and the texts?
For what reason?
To corroborate everything here about the call logs and the texts. It helps everyone out.
One of the red flags that the detective has picked up on is that Dinkins is very secretive and defensive. He demands a reason whenever they ask for more information or access to something directly connected with him.
Download my phone.
To get the call logs to show that those calls were made at those certain times.
I can show you my phone. I can just show you my phone.
I gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? You want to see? I can just show you my phone. I mean, I can just open up my phone and let you go on my phone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the passcode to the phone?
Just give me my phone and I'll open it up for you.
Okay. Will you open up right in front of you?
Right, yeah, I'll open it right here. Cool.
So if you want to just take while I go grab your phone, if you want to just take a closer look, and if there's anything that's sticking out, be sure to mark it, okay?
I mean, what is there to stick out? But
like for sure places that you went, for sure. Think of any or mark any?
No, I ain't marking them, but I'm just looking at the whole thing.
Okay.
Oh my fucking stomach. Why are you looking at me to do my password?
Well, that's what I asked.
No, I said I will open it for you.
Yeah,
but
I'm
not going to give you my password.
Okay.
I will open it for you so you can look in my phone, but I'm not going to give you my password.
Okay. And then you're just going to lock it?
Yes, right after you finish looking.
Yeah.
I will let you look in there. I have no problem with you looking.
Okay.
That's something I don't have no problem.
Okay.
Is it? My mind ain't not even on my phone.
You recently got this phone too, though, right? Yeah.
No, I had this phone for a minute, but
I thought, just a new phone number.
Yeah, no, this number.
Because you said you didn't know it. That's what I was.
I don't know my number. All I know is 72726.
Right.
When asked for access to his phone, Dinkins becomes excessively hostile and almost refuses when he feels as if the detective is trying to learn the passcode. All this does is make him appear as if he has something to hide.
Why are you still watching? I don't want to open it then, bro.
You know?
Okay. Not if you're staring into me while I'm trying to get my number.
What I'm doing is I'm making sure that you're not going in and deleting anything. That's what my concern is.
Why would I delete something?
You never know with guys. Trust me.
No.
It happens.
I mean, as soon as I open it, I'll give it to you.
Sounds good.
So you can look at it.
Yep. Yeah?
No. Let me try one more time. You only get so many tries.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Cool.
Now, what do you want to look at?
Just wanna,
I can show you anything and everything.
was there? Okay. Gotcha. That's from
That's,
a couple days ago. Yeah.
No, that was from when I
Well,
got
Wednesday,
that's from when
yeah.
I got my kids to
So
the
you've had-
conversation when they went to bed. Where was it? I think it's good night, mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, good night, love you, Bree. That's when she was.
Well, good night, Mom.
You know what I'm saying? That's
What
what
is good night, Mom, though? I don't.
That's good night, mom. That's the way she said good night, mom. Too.
Who says?
Bree.
Who
They
says?
they didn't have no phone, so they was using my phone or they used the Andrea phone to use whatever.
But the phone number was to Lil Dink?
No, that's Aisha's phone, but
Oh.
it's my son, so I don't put her name in my phone.
That's the way you contact.
I contact him. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
that makes sense.
I don't contact her.
I got you
Okay,
now.
let me see. Okay. So, let's see.
But there wasn't anything about this stuff besides the.
No.
Well, go click on
who?
on Lil Dink again and go down to the most recent thing.
Where are you?
Okay, and then.
Yeah, remember when I told you she kept trying to call me and my phone was acting up?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, here, I just show you phones. Now let me get to the numbers.
The call log.
So let me see. Okay, how do I get to this motherfucker?
Then that would be the call log.
That would.
Gotcha.
See.
Okay.
here's yours.
All right.
I mean, I like I said, I have no problem showing you in my phone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But I guess where's the issue of like you just want to dictate of what we see or?
No, I don't. No, I just like, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like, I don't have no problem opening my phone for you. You know what I'm saying? I really don't.
Okay.
I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing to hide in my phone from you.
Okay.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing at all. So that's the reason why I said I will open it for you.
Gotcha.
I just don't want nobody all in my phone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't matter, but I just don't like people.
Well, it does. I mean, it does matter.
No, you missed what I'm saying.
Okay.
When I say it don't matter, when I say that, I'm saying like, you know what I'm saying? If you right here in my presence, you can do what the heck you want with my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to know what you're doing with my phone.
Okay.
That's all.
Gotcha.
I mean, it ain't nothing that I'm hiding in my phone or anything like that. That is no. I would like, if you like, okay, let's connect it to something. Okay, I want to see what you're doing with my phone. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
nothing personal.
to be able to download, we would need the passcode, but
Like I said,
which just helps speed up any suspicion we would have of you.
But I
know
don't
what I mean?
understand how I got suspicious with my own kids, man. These are my kids.
No,
you know what I'm
got you.
saying? I mean,
I'm just saying it would clear any suspicion, right?
Listen, I mean, I know you're doing your job. You know what I'm saying? And I know what you have to do. I know what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no issues with that, period. But these are my kids, bro.
Mm-hmm.
These are my kids. You know what I'm saying? These are mine.
Yeah.
I'm really like confused. Like, I wish I'd have been staying in my same state of mind where I was saying no all the time.
What do you mean by that?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Aisha, I blocked her where she couldn't even call me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's
And why
saying
is
no.
that?
Because me and her have bad communication sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because of the person who she was talking to. You know what I'm saying? And it just caused a little But now she's not talking to that person no more, so it opened up our communication again. You know what I mean? So, I mean,
Anyone you can think of that would try to take Briasia?
Why? For what reason?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You know better than I would, right?
The only
asking.
person who would know better than me would be Aisha.
Yeah, but you can't think of anyone that would take her.
I can't see no reason why.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Bree's a good kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's a good kid. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely a good kid.
Okay.
Definitely a good kid.
Then before you might have mentioned, I might have missed it. When you went to Vince's after y'all already went home from Vince's and you went back and you didn't get an answer at the door? What was the reason that you went back there?
Cause that's where I be kicking it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to, drink a beer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Sit down, drink a beer.
Hang out
a little bit. Talk to, the yin yang. You know what I'm saying? That's as far as I go.
Okay.
For me.
So did you call ahead of time?
No, I don't know. Sometimes I call, but 99% of the time he don't answer his phone.
Okay.
So I don't call.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I just go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't call him. I just go.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, my babies are good. You know what I'm saying? My son too. You know what I'm saying? They listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All my kids listen to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no problem with my kids.
Dinkins begins to over-explain minor details. This is often a sign that a suspect is trying to hide information while appearing helpful at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? At all. You know what I'm saying?
No behavioral issues, something like that.
The mom do. I don't have it. You know what I'm saying?
Like they're defiant
with mom,
yeah.
But not with me.
Gotcha.
Why? Probably because I'm more lenient.
Okay.
And I tend to give them what they want.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you want, the only way you can get something out of me if you're acting good.
Mm-hmm.
Good grades, respectful, doing the things you have to do. That's when you get stuff from me. Other than that, you don't get nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? And my kids know that.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like, I'm more hurt for Aisha. Because, you know what I'm saying, that, she had him. You know what I mean? And my baby mama, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I know she feels some type of way behind it. You know what I'm saying? But like I told her, you know what I'm saying? She like, Henry, you should have had more of a watch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never have to watch my kids like that. You know what I'm saying? Never.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I used to keep her and Bree.
Yeah.
Bree ending. You know what I'm saying? I never had to. Because my kids, you know what I'm saying, we communicate. You know what I'm saying? So I really...
You're breathing kind of heavy, is it? You just...
I smoke a lot.
Smoke a lot.
And then I'm,
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying, thinking about my baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like...
The detective points out Dinkins' heavy breathing. Dinkins tries to pass it off as a side effect of smoking and stress, but the detective sees it as another sign of his involvement in Terrell's disappearance.
It's rough, bro. It's rough. Even though she ain't my biological, but she's still my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's rough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, think about it. You know what I'm saying? But I try to not.
What do you think?
And then I got asthma too, so.
Yeah. What do you think happened?
Big bro, I don't even know. I mean, I'm not gonna even try to even put a thumb on it, a finger on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say something that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because our communication was good all day.
With Bree?
With both.
With both as in?
Dink and Bree.
Yeah.
Both my kids been A1 all day.
Okay.
A1 all day, bro.
And then?
All day, A1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm kind of like stopped up, congested a little bit too, so.
Yeah, gotcha.
This is like.
Well, I can assure you there's a bunch of people right now with the department going out there. We're trying to do what we can.
I hope, pray to God that they find my baby. You know what I mean? Because we need her home.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
We need her home.
Yep. And
this is, and I know, like I said, I know I blames me because I should have had more watch on her. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
I know my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? is like furious at me. Like, I never seen her this mad at me, ever.
Yeah.
But she got reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, if I would have had custody of my kids and I leave them over there and something happened, whether they bust a nose or get a scar or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you concerned about that? You know what I mean? So
yeah, definitely.
I'm not mad at Aisha. I'm just kind of salty that she won't really communicate with me.
And
you know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because her mom do. Even right now, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to Donita on the phone.
Yeah.
And me and Donita 100, her mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Donita loves me. You know what I'm saying? And the whole family do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know what Aisha's going through, and it's just gonna take for her to.
And you know, some things that could help with that, right? Of her not being so mad at you.
She is, though,
bro. Hear me out here for a sec. To help ease some of that, or lessen it, or for us to be able to go input more to her, is that your cooperation goes a long way with us, and it also is not going to make her so mad at you, right? So like if she finds out that, you know, the whole passcode on the phone, it is what it is, whatever, she might question that.
Henry Dinkins was found guilty of first-degree murder and first-degree kidnapping. He received the mandatory sentence for life without parole. That'll do it for today. If you like this video and want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below where you can do just that. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.